some cooling yoga stretches, okay? In yin pose for runners. We're starting in seated, okay? Now we need to get comfortable, more complacent in seated, okay? Especially for runners. Just to cool out our quads, okay? And as we're preparing for harrow pose as well, just to make sure that the glutes are well rounded. Then we're doing our rotation for the knees as well as for the ankles, okay? That is needed for harrow pose. So we just stay seated here, take a few moments, breathing in and just monitoring our breath. So we're doing this at the end of our workout sets, okay? Good. Just monitor the breath. As our knees are starting to get open for our rotation, as well as our quadriceps and the knees for knee rotation, as well as for ankle rotation, which is needed in harrow pose, okay? So you can use blocks or books, for example. This is something that you can support yourself with, okay? You feel supported in this seated position so that you can stay longer. It's one of the poses that I'm really working on a lot. Harrow pose as well as my headstands, and wheel, trying to get back into going back on my own, or just standing and doing wheel from standing position, okay? So getting back to our breath and centering and sending good energy and intention to somebody that is in need of it right now. It can also be yourself. Send good, loving, attractive, healing energy again for grace. We just leave that tab open for the pose, okay, so that our mind is not wandering too much, okay? So we just bring it back to this position and throw our breath. Now, as it starts to get intense on our knees, we stay focused, okay, and we send the loving energy and our breath to the knees for the knee rotation, okay? So we need to follow knee rotation. Good. Try not to get out of it, okay? So the longer we start getting comfortable, the longer the ligaments in the joints are opening up. But if you do feel any pinch or any twitching, then you need to get out of it immediately, okay? And then you can just do the traditional seating, okay? Good. 5 more breaths. Take good, generous breaths. Good. Going to get on up into knee, seated knee. Our first child's pose. Just get center aligning and around our legs. Try to get centered, okay? Especially around the back. Stretch, stretch. Good. Now we need to do our quad stretches, okay? Try to make sure that our lower back is also engaged, that you feel very much supported. The lower back. Good. The opposite side. Now this arm rotation, you'll notice the arm rotation. It takes time to just open up, okay? So just keep working on it. So we start practicing our arm rotation for downward facing dog, as well as the upward dogs, and those and chaturanga dandasana as well. Yeah, they're very much shoulder rotational opening poses. So we get into it as we go along, okay? Now if it's available, we bring both in. Upward roll. Good. Let's go in triangle pose. We can meet up in the divergent flow. Are you comfortable? You stay right here. This is enough of a stretch. Try your front pain to stay centered, okay? And you leave it just in the hip, in the quad flexors, okay? Good, to the opposite side. Good. Don't compromise your breath to go deeper into the pose, okay? Good. I feel like your breath is very much involved. So now we're moving into pressure rate. Good. Rest it back. And meet on our necks, okay? Let's come into seated, just simple seated, before we move on to the back. Now this forward fold is very important. Now if your hamstrings are not opening up and they're not giving you the leeway, you can just simply stay here and explore space, okay? And if it's available, and then your face is flatly planted on your knees, then you go for it, okay? We're just going to take 3 breaths here. Don't yank. Let your breath and gravity just pull you, okay? Good. 2 more breaths. Now I take a longer breath if you need, but you should be fine. Now this breath control is also very good for running and swimming as well. Very important for running and swimming. Just have to get, complacent and comfortable in it. But let's move on to butterfly. Try to feel like your back is very much involved, okay? Now we have back for reverse pigeon. Now I don't want you to feel this in your shoulders at all. You just feel it in the hips, okay? Meaning our hips are opening up to the extent that they can, okay? Just taking those champagne fizz sensations, okay? Good. I find reverse pigeon to be very cool and stimulating, especially for cortisol endorphins going into the bloodstream. Now anchor into that, then we take our bridge pose, okay? You want to feel very much supported in bridge. If you're comfortable, you just leave it here. Otherwise, we're taking it up in a wheel, okay? Good. to cool yourself here. Pull your chest upward, open up your heart, pointing it to the opposite wall. Feel the lifting in the pelvic floor. And just take breaths here. Sort of quiet centered breaths, okay? Good. Come out, walk out, and breathe. Now we'll take another wheel. Just stay anchored, resting on your back. And just taking the moment to center on your head. Okay. Now, either you come into full wheel or in your bridge pose. Feel like your glutes very much anchored, like the pillars anchored on the bridge. Now they say still waters run deep. Try to keep your mind as still as possible, okay? Good. Come down, rest it back. Now you just relax and rest your back here. Get nice and centered. We'll just take one headstand. And then we'll close it off, okay? And do a nice Shavasana, Dandasana. Good. Bring it back. We'll just try a headstand, okay? Be as generous as possible. Be generous with your breaths, okay? Good. It's a major boost for the central nervous system and for the circulation of blood. Mobility and strength, flexibility, mind and body. Flexible body is a flexible mind. Good. Try not to wobble too much. One more breath. Good. Moving back down, okay? Bring it down to child's pose. Taking the champagne fizz sensation. Now we come back down and do our back stretches, okay? For the back. Good. It's very important that we give it all the love for all the support it is with lifting us, all the times that we've been standing up and down, moving for our mobility. We just give it a nice rotation, okay? At the end of our workout. Now I do the yin at the end of my workout, okay? After my hour-long workout session, and my running has been completed for the day, and so I rested up in yin, okay? With cooling sensations from all the stretches, okay? That way the body is able to take stock of all the growth that has happened throughout the day, all the workouts that we've given to it. Okay. Now as we're moving into our final stretch, let us go back to that tab that we opened at the beginning of class. Sending loving, healing energy to somebody going through something. Could also be yourself. Even just centering in on gratitude, you know. Gratitude to your body and to breath, mind, soul, and spirit engaged. Good, one more breath. And then we just bring it into Shavasana, okay? The Shavasana is very important. Let us not skip it, okay? Never skip Shavasana. So we close our eyes here. Let's try to close our left and right eye. Our face muscles, let it shut down, relaxing. Our tongue, our chin, and our jawbone, relaxing. Cooling down into our necks, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, the arms, the left and the right arm, let it relax, cool down, over into the shoulder, over to our left hand and our right hand, the elbows come down, relaxing, the torso all the way to the back, the spinal cord, the spinal lining extension, let it relax, breathe into the hip area, breathing in the left hip, the right hip, cooling down, relax, close, shut down, the left thigh, your right thigh, let it shut down, your right knee, left knee, let it shut down, left quad, right quad, let it shut down, your right calf, left calf, let it shut down, your knees, the ankles, left ankle, right foot, left foot, the crown of your head, the top of the soles of your feet, relaxing, cooling, taking this moment, and you take 3 breaths here, okay? Hey, welcome to our in Shavasana. Otherwise, you bring our awareness back into the room. Listen to the sensations, the sounds coming from the room. Wiggle the toes, your fingers.